and you want to become a competitor of Mark Zuckerberg or some big shots like Mukesh Ambani, you have to drive the business. Okay. Or if you are taking as it is, okay, I don't want to take big risk. I want to just go as it is. Then you become an employee of a big company or a small company. You have to help the business. You have to be very careful about the word. Here, we have to help the business. Because if you are part of an enterprise or a part of an, if you are an employee, particularly for an employee, unless if you are not helping that business to grow, you are not a important person for that enterprise. So slowly they will move you away. You have to help that business to grow. Okay. The drive the business means you are the boss or the owner of the business. Understand? So either way, you have to drive the business or you have to help the business. So the business is the key here. Okay. So if you are running the business or if you are helping the business, you have to come across one big platform or one kind of platform that is called ERP. ERP is enterprise resource planning. Okay. So what is this enterprise resource planning? If you are, okay, for example, if you are running a petty shop, okay, I'm not talking about a very big business like automobile engineering or a kind of banking, big banks like ICICI or any retail industry like Walmart. No. If you are running a petty shop, what you will do? You have to maintain some records, right? You have to maintain, because there also in a petty shop, you have to maintain your finance, you have to maintain the supply chain management, you have to maintain the sales and marketing, and you have to do the business. Now there are few models earlier. If you are that's because of few models that are included in the ERP, like big data analytics, business intelligence, Internet of Things. This and all, it's a new modules coming into the picture of ERP. Earlier, these modules were not there. Big data analytics, these modules. So if you see this big data analytics, business intelligence, and Internet of Things, this and all in earlier old versions of ERP it was not there, but nowadays it's not there. So coming back to our example of petty shop, still, even though we are not involved in the big data analytics and business intelligence and Internet of Things, project management is also there, but still we are doing the critical components like financial management we have to do, supply chain we have to do, HR we have to do, asset management we have to do, sales and marketing we have to do. So all these tasks, don't think it's a module, it's a task. Okay. If you are running a petty shop, you have to take care of your finance, your supply chain, asset management, everything we have to do. Correct. So ERP is a platform. Okay, it's a platform where it will give you a single window for all these applications. It will merge and it will give you a single window. So one single window, you can see, you can integrate all the modules, and we can view and generate the reports, and based on the reports, we can try to improve our business. So that's what the ERP is providing. Okay. So for example, if you're on our old example, if you're running a petty shop, right? So we have to collect the data. Everything is a data. We are living in an information technology world. So information technology is nothing but data. So we should extract the data, and we have to maintain the data, and we have to use the data properly. That use the word is very, very key, because you are running a petty shop, okay, and you are reading a newspaper or something, and you came to know that tomorrow it's going to be a thunderstorm. So what you're going to do? You have to make a decision. So thunderstorm is a data. So that data, based on data, we have to make a decision. Okay, tomorrow is going to thunderstorm. So what we are going to do? If we have we have to buy some coffee and teas, and we have to make the arrangements, because people will come more and they will ask for tea and coffee more. Correct. If it is a raining day. Correct. Or if it is a very big thunderstorm, we have to close the shop, or because that will be an collateral damage for us. Okay. So we have to make a decision based on a data. Correct. So that is called that's what the business is evolving. So for that business evolving, lot of packages, software packages is coming, and they are doing them. So if it's a kind of, if you come out of this petty shop, if you're going for a big industry, enterprise, big really enterprises like Boeing. Okay, you know Boeing, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Boeing is one of the aircraft manufacturer. Okay, in the world there are few companies, few corporates which are manufacturing the aircraft carriers. One is Boeing and another one is Airbus, famous, I'm telling. So Boeing is a US based aircraft manufacturer. So think about think about you are a boss of Boeing, boss for the Boeing. Okay, so what you are manufacturing, here is the manufacturer. So you are manufacturing aircraft carriers. Okay, big aircraft, small aircraft, everything you are manufacturing. Okay, and for that one, for this manufacturing, you have to do the supply chain, because since you either way, because you have to procure the raw materials, and once you manufacture the entire product, that you have to supply to the client also, and you have to maintain the financial management. Okay, because it's a kind of a billions and billions, trillions of money which will involve, dollars which will involve. Okay, and the assets we have to assets is it's a part of, it's not only the hardware, the software, it's about the people also. So that's what we are having the HR module also, human resource management, and we have to compete with the other manufacturers, aircraft manufacturers like Boeing or something, Airbus or something, and we have to do the service management of our products and customer relations, project management. So all these things, from the word itself you can understand. Okay, we have to maintain. Okay, but this what about this big data analytics and business intelligence and Internet of Things? Okay, anyone is I think nowadays you are using the Amazon or Flipkart, you are using, right? And you are using everyone is using a smartphone, and you are searching for the in the Google, you will search for, okay, what is the next best shoe, Adidas shoe or Reebok shoe. If you are searching for any particular shoes in the Google, in your smartphone, when you are in your if you log into the Flipkart, then you can see it will show you the shoes. What are the offers for the shoes? Because since you have searched for a particular product in the Google or any other searching platform, this Internet of Things, it will extract what you have searched, and based on that particular keyword, it will show the advertisements are either in any of the portal or in your online shopping sites. Anyone face this experience? Hello?
Yes, sir, many times.
Yeah, this is because of these concepts. Okay, Internet of Things. So Internet of Things and the business intelligence is a kind of integration. Okay, so this business based on that. Okay, how many people in how many okay, in a particular state, how many people have searched for our product? How many people are searched for our product oriented other related products or services? So based on that, this is big data analytics is nothing but is our social media, everything. Because in social media nowadays, in Instagram, you are loading lot of pages and photos, everything, right? So in that also, if we are searching for, if you are looking at a particular kind of because I'm a fan of if you are a fan of a car, okay, you are keep on looking at that video and everything, and all this big data analytics coming into the picture. So yeah, everything is this big data analytics and business intelligence and this Internet of Things, everything is coming into one particular domain. This is the number one, that is the sales and marketing. Because if a corporate or a company will grow only by the sales, unless if the sale is not happening, then there is no point of running that business, right? The profit is coming from the sales and marketing. The rest, all the other modules is a kind of, the other departments is a kind of assisting the people or assisting to make the company grow by doing the sales and marketing. So HR, everything. Okay, so these are all different modules of a company for a Boeing. Different modules or different section or application, whatever you can say. Okay, so everything is it's a kind of it's a department for a Boeing. This is a Boeing. So that Boeing is having a supply chain management division and manufacturing division, IoT division, like the project. So everything is inter. So now what we are going to ERP is how the ERP is going to do is it is integrating. If you see, everything is integrated. So everything is integrated, and that report is coming to this common central division. That every data. Okay. I think someone forgot to mute, I think. Okay. So all the modules are integrated and coming into one common repository. and all the data will be coming to this ERP. This COS. Hello. Okay, thanks. So everything is coming into one common repository, and that repository, from that repository, the business manager can generate the reports. Okay, the CEO or CFO or the board of directors, they will see the reports. Okay, what is the use of these reports? Okay, it's in absolute. Absolute means very old ERP products or business evolution process and all. The reports are used to generate, okay, only to see the historical point of the business. Okay, last year how was our business, and this year how was our business. They will come. It is used to compare this year. Okay, this year we have sold we have an order of 1,500 aircrafts, where last year it is 1,000 aircraft. So it's a profit of 5. So our business is growing. So in absolute ERP modules, it's only because in absolute ERP modules, the reports are used to generate only for our historical point of view and the current management point of view. Okay, this is the reports. Okay, this is the kind of sales, plus this is kind of sales. But in current world, the current industry, right? We are going into the next level. We are evolving that by using the data. We are predicting, okay, what is the sales for the next year, and we are predicting what is the people mindset. What will be the people mindset? And now the people are thinking in going to another step, another extreme step. How we can change the mindset of people? How we can make the people to buy or show the interest in our product? So it's kind of earlier in 1980s, 1970s, they only generate the reports to see, okay, what is the current year sale, what is the last year sale. And coming to the early 2000s and all, okay, they are going to, okay, what will be the next year sales? What will be the sales? And now the people, we are going to another step. Okay, how we are going to the people to buy our products, and how we are going to make the people to like or show the interest in our product. It's totally in another level, right? It's a next different level. So all these things is achievable by using, unless if you are having an ERP, we cannot make it. Okay, so if you are going to an ERP, without an ERP, we cannot make it. So because nowadays this Internet of Things, business intelligence, and big data analytics, these three modules is very key. If you look at the very old modules, we cannot see these three modules. But in current ERP, if you are going for any ERP, that I will go to the next slide. But the current ERP, whatever if anyone is approaching and servicing you and asking you to go for an, we are giving you ERP services. So if that ERP product is not having these three modules, big data analytics, business intelligence, and Internet of Things, there is no use of the ERP. Okay, it's a kind of it's a kind of racing with an Yamaha along with the TVS 50. No use in it. Understand? But because these things are the current evolution models where the business management can come and do the profiling, and they are doing the, okay, this is what the people mindset, and this is what how we can change the people mindset. That's a future prediction. That's what they are doing by these three modules. Okay, the rest of all these modules, irrespective of any domain, because if you are a business management guy, right? If you are going for an work, if you become an employee in any domain, any domain, if it's a banking or retail or any supply chain, any logistics, or in any even in agriculture also, this is happening. Even in agriculture now, agriculture is a part of engineering, right? You can get an BE engineering in agriculture. So everything has become a corporate. So this is what the real thing happening. This is what the ERP is doing. Okay, so ERP is nothing but it is just integrating all the divisions of departments of an enterprise into one particular console of it's a common repository of a database. So from this database, we can generate the report. We can integrate first, then we can maintain, then we can generate the report. Based on the report, we can see the past year, and the current year sales reports kind of thing, and we can, on top of that, we have started to predicting the future, and now we are designing the future. Earlier it's kind of like we are predicting the future, now we are designing the future also. That's what the enterprises are doing now, because the world is very competitive, so they have to do this one. Okay, so that's what the people are looking for. I mean, the enterprises are looking for the smart people. Okay, so if you are coming from an MBA background, okay, you should know these things. We cannot go and say like, sir, I didn't study these things. No, we have to know these parts, and we have to know this punishment only at least a practical level experience we should have. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now this is the infrastructure of an ERP. Okay, now coming to the second part. Okay, this is what are all the ERP softwares currently available in the market, famous ERP products. Okay, you can, there are, it's not, even in Coimbatore and Tirupur, there are small companies are there where people used to build ERP products. Okay, by using some basic MS software, MS SQL server, along with some front end, they will use ASP.NET. I like that kind of, they will use customized ERP product, because this is the module. Okay, this is a module. Based on this module, we can build the software. So what happened is, small companies also used to prepare some manufacture some ERP services, but in the current market, there are big players around. Okay, there are a lot of big players around the world. Even Microsoft, they are having their own ERP product, that is Microsoft Dynamics 365. Okay, and SAP, it's a German-based company, and that's a very big ERP service provider. And Oracle is a it's an IT company, and its corresponding ERP product is e-business suite. Now it's NetSuite. Okay, so and you can hear about the PeopleSoft, that company, Salesforce. Now there will be always like company acquiring and selling is always happening in the IT industry. Okay, so PeopleSoft earlier it was a big ERP service company, but now it was acquired by Oracle. And Salesforce also, it is a different one. So there are a lot of famous ERP products available in the market. Okay, but what is happening is the client I'm telling means who is the core business people. The core business people is, for example, if it is banking, ICICI is a core business team. Okay, core business company. So what they will do is, so for example, if ICICI is a client, they are building an ERP for that company. What they will do is, they will not buy all the modules, supply chain, financial, everything from one particular company. For example, if Microsoft is there, Microsoft is giving the ERP product, Microsoft Dynamics. So ICICI will not buy Microsoft Dynamics 365 for all the modules. Okay, they will buy the module for supply chain and manufacturing from Microsoft 365. Okay, and they will buy the Oracle e-business suite HR module for their human resource management. So likewise, from few companies, they will buy from few modules, and they will do the integration themselves. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's a kind of assembling. Okay, for example, if you are building a motorcycle, we can buy and go. We can buy a motorcycle from OEM, original equipment manufacturer, like Enfield or something. We can buy a whole bullet, whole bike, right? Whereas there are some people, some few crazy people, they will buy some tires from something, and they will buy that engine from something. Then they will assemble their own bike. Likewise, mostly in current world, what the people, I mean the clients, what they are doing is they will buy some modules from some ERP service providers, and they will integrate that one. Because why they are doing is, they don't want to set the dependency on one particular company. Okay, if for example, if ICICI bought all the modules from Microsoft Dynamics, okay, then it's totally depending on Microsoft Dynamics. What in future, what if it happen if Microsoft collapsed? And if Microsoft is not in upgrading itself, then what will happen to ICICI? Its entire business will collapse. Correct. So they don't want to set they don't want to set the dependency. They don't want to set the dependency on other. That's what the entrepreneurs are thinking. Okay, the business, the corporates, everyone also they don't want to set the dependency on other vendors or other clients or the service providers. They don't want to set. Even in current maybe Sundrapan also have this experience. If a big client is giving a project, they won't give the entire project to one vendor. They will split the project and they will give to the 2 or 3 vendors. So internally, there is a kind of competition who is giving the best quality. That's what the first initial discussion we and Sundrapan sir was telling, right? It's a competitive work. So they are making us to compete. Okay, they because at the end of if I'm also running and my competitor, I'm from CTS, then HCL also is my competitor. Okay, we both are working together for my client OCBC Bank. So internally there is a competition. Who is going to give us who is the better, or who is going to better quality imports, better quality outputs, better quality software. So there's a competition. So that's another benefit. And the second is OCBC is not depending only on CTS or not only depending on HCL. The same way, when the corporates are built their ERP, design the ERP, they don't want to set the dependency for all the modules for one company, one vendor. So they will buy some modules. And also in market, there are, for example, there is a word by mouth, I'm telling. PeopleSoft is famous for supply chain. And Oracle e-business suite is famous for HRMS. These terms are there. Okay. So normally the people have the mindset and they will assemble the ERP based on the current market availability and based on the cost and service also. So based on that one, they are designing the ERP, buying not only depending on particular vendor. So they build the software by buying some of the licenses for some of the modules and they will integrate. Okay. And these are all the famous brands which are almost all the companies. It's not like only these brands are using the ERP. Nowadays, everyone is using ERP. And knowingly or unknowingly also, even small companies also are using ERP. ERP is not, it's not only the software, right? It's not only the software. Even because in 1970, there is any software? No, but how the businesses, big companies were running. Big companies were in that time, 1970s, 1960s. How the big corporates, how like Tata was running. Tata is almost like 100 years old, right? 120 years old. So how it is happening? Because they maintain, instead of software, instead of computer, they maintain this thing. There also that integration happened. But that integration time took so much hours or so many manpowers. So now the software is coming into the computers coming into the picture, software is coming into the picture, the integration time, just like that, it is happening. But again, there are a lot of manpower and time is going. Time we have to spend. Without time and without manpower, we cannot build anything. So, but since because of our available facilities, this current market, these softwares are available, and based on that softwares, and people are going into the ERP. Even nowadays, I'm hearing like Microsoft Dynamics is providing the ERP solutions for small and medium enterprises also. Okay, it's not only for big companies, big brands only we can use the branded service or branded ERP services. Even small and medium enterprises also, we can buy the Oracle NetSuite or Oracle e-business suite, Salesforce. One of my cousin brother, he is running his own soft drinks manufacturing unit in Tamil Nadu. So he is using Salesforce. Okay, so it's like a small and medium enterprises also nowadays. So it means ERP became a part and parcel of our day-to-day life. That too, you are all from a business management graduates. So you have to have the knowledge of this ERP and ERP current markets and what is the kind of module, how they are going to integrate, and what is the use of the ERP. So you have to have the knowledge of this ERP. Okay. I know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me what's it up.
No doubt, sir. I said I understand.
Okay. 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 So now we are coming to the end of our session. Okay. So this is since you are business management people, one thing we have to do at the end of the day is we have to think out of the box. Okay. How many of you have the habit of reading business newspapers, economic newspapers? Everyone reading the newspapers, economic newspaper, particularly business division? If not, please try to have the habit immediately. Please try to have the habit of read the newspapers, that too in business economics. That is very, very important. Okay, because since you are business people, right, business management people, so because we are going to work for a company, okay, because if any particular, or if you are having any interest, okay, see sir, I'm always having that, my heart is always going behind automobiles. Okay, go and study that automobile industry very well. Every day you study the newspaper, every day go behind. Okay sir, I'm crazy about automobile. Okay sir, see now you should have the knowledge of, okay, Pratap was the chief design engineer of Tata Motors. He is moving to the he became, I think he became the head of design center in for Mahindra in UK, right? So he is the one who, so you should have that knowledge, correct? Why? Because this will show, this will make you unique from others. Okay, if you have the knowledge, and if you have knowledge means it's nothing but information. If you have that information, if you are having that information, then you are different and you are unique from others. You will show in a you will become a unique out of 100 people. The HR, when you're going for a job, that HR will treat you in different way if you are having this knowledge. That if you're going for, okay, if you're going for an automobile industry for an interview, get prepared well. That it will not happen in 1 or 2 days. Okay, from you have to work for 3 days, 3 years or 4 years. Keep studying the business magazines, economic magazines. Okay, keep studying, because that is the way we have to gain our, because in colleges we are studying the business modules, all this everything. Okay, but out of the box we have to study, we have to get prepared, because this is where we are lagging, and this is part this is the one where from other students, from people from IIM, and how those people are getting their salary. Because if you see, the salary differences between who studied from IIM graduate and from some basic like Erode Secondary Engineering College also giving MBA graduate. Okay, so what's the difference? Because that IIM graduate is make himself more valuable. That person is more valuable because he is having more information. He's having, once you have the information, you become confident. Once you become the confident and you can deliver the results. If you are not having that information within us, then we don't have the confidence. We cannot speak. Our words will become tremble, right? So that is the key. If you have that information, then you yourself make yourself more valuable. Okay, what's the difference between an ordinary Nokia phone and Apple phone? The Apple phone is more valuable because it's having the quality, correct? The quality is the same way applicable to the human beings also. If you are coming out of a big institute like this Adithya Institute, then you should have that value. Okay, that value comes from because of your knowledge. That knowledge is because of the information. That information we cannot get it from 1 day or 2 days, not because of a training. That you have to keep on spending the effort every day. At least try to spend half an hour every day. Try to spend an half an hour on, try to go through the business magazines. Try to get the information. Then you become more valuable. Once you become valuable, you will definitely you will get into very big future. Either you will become an employee or become an entrepreneur. It will give you the confidence. Once you get the confidence, you will achieve everything. Nothing is unachievable. Okay, think out of the box every time. Don't go in one single point of view. Okay, it's not, because the world is 360 degree, right? It's not only 10 degree. You can, if you turn around, you can turn around 360 degrees, right? So everywhere there are opportunities. So out of 360 degree, you can grab anything, but it depends on you. You have to make yourself a change. Okay, don't think that I am from a background from a poor family. I cannot speak English. Even you see my English not that much good. Okay, because I'm from a small village from Tamil Nadu. Okay, nothing. It doesn't matter. If we have the confidence, we can go and survive anywhere. But that confidence comes from unless if you are having that information, it will not come. So try to collect the information. Try to spend some time in reading in good books. Okay, try to spend some good reading with good books. You are under safe hands of Dr. Sundrapandian. You are very lucky to have such a person. Okay, because he is having technical experience with functional experience with management experience. It's not like just only the managing the people. He's giving you what the current world is, because he knows better than me what the current world expectation outside. Once you come out of your college campus, the expectation is totally different. That he knows very well than me. Okay, so if it is ERP, means it's not only that I am coming and telling you this is ERP, this is the module, this is the proper famous company, this is the famous brands. Anyone, because nowadays you can get this information by searching in Google, in video, in YouTube, in social media, anywhere, and you can communicate to anyone very easily. But it's up to you. Even if Sundrapanin sir is giving his efforts to give you all this information, it's up to you whether are you going to take it or not. Already you shut down your doors. There's no point in that one. So try to observe the things as much as possible, and try to read and collect the information as much as possible, and try to discuss every day. It's like there is no point in discussing the waste things like movies, movie stars, heroines. It's just an entertainment. It's only an entertainment. Okay, not our life. So you are a business management people. Try to learn, concentrate 80 or 90% of your time in business management. Businesses. What is businesses? How many businesses are there? Try to collect that information. Okay. Don't spend your valuable time on useless things like movies and all.